Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Play Sonic Adventure DX Director's Cut, Tails Story Part 3. When we last left off, I think we're going to go to Sky Chase Act 1 next, but I wanted to show off how far we were with Tails Story.
Select your character.
Oh, for some reason it still says select your character with Sonic. But oh well. Oh look, we're already 50% done with Tails Story. That is amazing, and we've only done 2 parts so far, and this is our 3rd. So, Tails' story looks like it's going to be a lot shorter than than Sonic's story, and looks like we'll be on Knuckles' story within a few days. Hi, I'm Tails. Dr. Eggman and Chaos escaped aboard the egg carrier. Sonic, we must go after them. We can use the tornado. It's always ready for action. Let's hurry to my workshop. So, like I said, we'll be doing this with every character to see their little speech, and to see how far we've completed their game at least once. I don't know if we're going to do it more than once, just because I'll have already showed off the feature with everybody, but...
Behold my floating masterpiece, the egg carrier!
Yeah, I'll do it at least once with every character.
It pales in comparison to the power of chaos. Adieu, until we meet again, my friends!
We can't let him get away! Let's get to my workshop and we'll take the tornado!
Yeah!
You guys go. I have some unfinished business to take care of.
No problem, Knuckles. We'll take care of everything here.
Come on! Let's get going!
So, I don't know why we had to watch that cutscene again, because that really wasn't part of my plan. I didn't want to have to do that. Is that Knuckles? Well, that's actually the first time we've ever seen that's the first and only time, as far as I know, that we'll see a character just walking around outside. That's interesting. I've never seen that happen before.
Sonic,
I think that's the first time I've ever seen that happen. Okay, when we went in here a part ago, that plane was not in this building. I swear it wasn't, so I don't know why it's in there now. But this isn't the same plane that he crashed in. That plane was gray, I think. I mean, I know he crashed it, but he can fix anything. And I think when we did this in Sonic's story, the plane was blue, but I can't remember. And like I said the last time we did Sky Chase, I don't see how a plane could take off of a runway that short. My parents were both pilots, so I know a little bit about planes, and a real-life plane couldn't take off in a runway that short. So once again, we have to... This is probably my least favorite stage of the game, in either Sonic's story or Tails' story, because I just don't like shooting. I don't really know what to talk about while we're doing this. We just have to shoot these enemies again. Oh, right, I forgot. I can lock onto these guys. That would have really helped in the first time we did this. And so hold A and then go in the area of the ones that you want to shoot, or any enemies that come your way, and it'll shoot a laser at them instead of just shooting those little fiery missile things. Do you guys, for anyone who plays an instrument, if you want to post a comment and tell me what instrument you play, that'd be fun. I don't really actually play an instrument. I can play one song on the guitar, and I'm not very good at it. I can play Price Tag by Jessie J on the guitar, and I can play... My dad really likes the song Love Song by Sarah Bareilles. So he wanted me to learn that on piano, so I can play that song on the piano. I can play For Elise on the piano. And I know I say I can't really play, and I'm sure a lot of you are going to be like, you can play those songs? Of course you can play, but I just don't really feel like I'm an actual piano player yet, or an actual guitar player, but you know, that's okay. I'll get better someday. So yeah, if you guys want to share with me what instruments you guys can play, I would love to hear them. Oh, and I made an edit to my channel in sort of the rules section. It's not really rules, but it's sort of requirements. Not requirements, that's not what I meant to say. I'm trying to think what to say here, because I don't know what the word is. It's just stuff that I'd like. I mean, stuff like, I don't sub for sub. I'm not going to subscribe to you just because you subscribe to me. I subscribe to people because I like their videos. So, and I mean, I don't give out any personal information. I'm not going to give out my name, my phone number, my address, the state I live in. I'm not going to give out anything like that. And anyone who shares any personal information with me in a personal message or a comment, that will be removed and or deleted for the safety of you guys. But the latest addition that I've made to that is I'd like to say I will take time to respond to any comments or personal messages that I get. If you have a question for me and you're afraid to ask it, or you don't really know if you should ask it, do not be afraid to ask it, because I will respond to every single personal message I get. If you have a question in a comment, I will gladly respond to that too. If it's just something like saying, hey, I have this game too, you know, I'm not going to respond to it just because, you know, it's cool that you have the game too, but it's not like a question or something. I will respond to any questions, every single question that you guys have for me. Even if I've already answered it in a previous part or something else. If some people need to be told multiple times, I'm completely fine with that. I have time to answer you guys' questions. So if you have any questions for me, please don't hesitate to ask. Anyway, so now we got crashed out of the sky, and I think this is the part, I think Tails is having a flashback to where he first met Sonic. He got knocked out when he crashed. When Sonic crashed in the last story, he was like, oh, I wonder where Tails is. Well, this is where he is. He fell in the second part of Mystic Ruins. So like I said, I guess half the story is in Station Square and the rest of the story is in the second, this like mystery part of Mystic Ruins.
Dream brought back memories.
So yeah, I think that dream that he just had was a flashback of the first time he met Sonic.
Wonder where he went. Sure hope he's all right.
The thing
tornado's not powerful enough.
The thing that's a little weird to me is that they crashed and Sonic landed by Emerald Coast and we landed in Mystic Ruins, but we both went down at the same time in the same place. Which is a little weird, but... And where'd the plane go? Did all three get separated? Where's the plane? That's a little weird to me. Okay, good. Here's our Sparkle friend.
You must find the Chaos Emerald, but searching in the jungle is very difficult.
Okay, yeah, so now it looks like we go to the jungle part of Mystic Ruins. I keep calling it the second part, but now I guess I'll call it the jungle part. So now I'm going to show off the map feature again, because we showed it off with Sonic. This is normally how you get to it. Last time we just ended up here, on Sonic's part. On Sonic's story, but this is how we actually get to it. You climb down this ladder and you search through the jungle until you get to there. But now I'm going to show you the map part of it. As you saw on Sonic's story, his little flashing dot was blue. Ours is green. Not green. Orange. So, normally I'd, like, actually walk there, but this time I'm just going to fly there. Because it's way easier than taking all the time to walk. I don't know if I have to go in here now or not. Yeah, see, Eggman's secret base isn't there yet. I don't know exactly where I have to go, but I'm gonna try. I think I remember... I don't know. Did I just get stuck? Okay. There's a level that I think you guys have, or that I think we have to complete here, and it's sort of like a... It's like Icecap, but it's different in the aspect that... Okay, now we're back at the bridge again. That's not where I wanted to go. It's different in the aspect. We still slide down a mountain, but it... Oh, okay. We still slide down a mountain, but it's a sand mountain. It's not snow. I think there's even still, like, the rolling avalanche ball that chases us, but... Okay, now here's another emblem, I think. Oh, well, there used to be an emblem there. Okay, well, whatever. That switch, see, undoes this sand. Tails is the only character who does this stage. It is exclusive to Tails. Nobody else can come close to it. But anyway, yeah, so now Sand Hill, it's a sub-game. So it doesn't even count as an actual stage. Which it should. But anyway, our goal is to get through all of these things because they help us go faster and it raises... Whoa! Okay, I don't like the ramps because that makes us miss a lot of these. You want to go this way because this is the way to these things. I don't know if it's even possible to get every single one because I think they're like all spread out in different places. Whoa. I mean, like, I think there are several in every direction just in case whichever direction you go, you can hit some of them. So I don't know if it's actually possible to get everyone or not. Okay, yeah, but if you don't get them fast enough, see, it disappeared. Now it says we haven't gotten any in a row. Now we're back to 2, 3. This particular level actually reminds me a lot of Sonic Riders. I think there's only 2 games. I'm not sure. They have Sonic Riders, Zero Gravity. They might have one more for another system, but I haven't played that game in a couple years, so I wouldn't know. But I'm pretty sure there's a 3rd game. If there is a 3rd game, I'd appreciate if you guys would let me know that, because I'll definitely go out and buy it as soon as possible. Because I love that game. Excuse me. We didn't get any rings. Oh, yeah, you don't get any rings. So, yeah, I think I beat that game, the original one for GameCube, multiple times, but I actually don't like the PS2, PS3. I don't like PlayStation games. Mostly because I'm so used to, like, Nintendo and GameCube and Wii. I have no clue how to use the PS2 or 3. We originally had a PS2, which is where we played Sonic Riders Zero Gravity, but I have no clue how to use the controls there. So I don't like the PlayStation games because I have no idea how to use the controller because I'm so used to this. It has like 6 extra buttons. Anyway, this is the really cool upgrade that I was talking about. We are now back in the past, like we were with Sonic once.
You found the rhythm badge.
So now we have a ribbon, or a badge apparently, on our stomach. So see? Oh! Wow, I didn't even know that happened. Sweet, we get rings. This is I don't know how many times you get rings outside of a stage, but that's pretty cool. But yeah, you can cut down all these weeds. The mission that I was talking about in Tails' workshop, it's a mission to, cut down all the weeds outside of the house. So, this is how I get around once I get this thing, because I really like this. I really like this upgrade. It's just a lot of fun. I always try and get up here at least once, because I actually think Knuckles is the only one that can get up here. Now, if you recognize it, this is Mystic Ruins, but in the past. It's the same temple, same everything, it's just a lot newer instead of all old and rusty and raggedy and chipped. It's quite sad how it turned out, but that's how time goes. It destroys things. Anyway, we're going to talk to Tikal again. Well, not again.
Are the 7 Chaos Emeralds. Hello there, friend. How are you?
Friend, we just met you.
What were you saying before?
Huh. It's something my grandmother taught me. I'm never to forget it. It goes like this. The servers are the 7 Chaos. Chaos is power. Power enriched by the heart. The controller is the one that unifies the chaos. But I'm still not sure what it all means. But the number 7 is the same as the number of emeralds there are.
Emeralds?
Forgive me, but I don't think we've ever met before. I'm Tikal, and you are?
Oh good, so I pronounced her name right, Tikal. Okay, so now I think we're back in the present. I kept calling it the future in Sonic's story, which, I mean, it's the future compared to the past, but it's the present, currently. So we're still holding this frog thing. And now we see Big. Oh my gosh. The controller's vibrating, that's how huge he is. All he did was trip, Tails. Calm down. Big's whole story is focusing on that frog. His frog ran away, and so the whole time every stage, Big is trying to catch Froggy with his fishing pole. And that's what I was saying, how many upgrades Big has. They all have, he has these things called lure upgrades, which makes it easier to catch Froggy in the pool, because it's really difficult. So he has like 4 or 5 lure upgrades, and that's why he has more upgrades than anyone. He has like 8 or 9.
You finally got an emerald.
Yes.
You must hurry and finish the tornado.
So now do I go back to the state, or to the workshop? Yeah, I guess so. Let's see. Yep, okay.
The time has come at last. This new plane should work a lot better. I've ironed out most of the problems. So, here it goes. Emerald, do your stuff.
The emerald can't do anything. It's an inanimate object. I really hope this isn't another, like, cutscene that I actually have to do something with, because we're already at 16 minutes and 30 seconds. So, I really hope it lets us quit here. I should have quit a few minutes ago, but I lost track of time. I thought it had only been like a minute and 30 seconds, and it had really been 3-4 minutes. So, if we have to make this like a very long part, then I guess we do, but I really don't want it to be that long. I think now we have to do Sky Chase Act 2. Yeah. Currently, Sonic just beat Red Mountain. If we were playing Sonic, he would have just beaten Red Mountain. Oh, one thing that I want to point out about Chow is that, those animals that you feed them, I was talking about them in the 3rd or 4th part of Sonic's story, and you can feed the animals to them, and then they'll actually grow animal parts, so they start looking like the animal. They won't turn into the animal, but if you feed them like a parrot, they'll grow parrot wings and like the little rainbow tuft on top of its head. Then they'll get a tail and all that other stuff. I won't be doing that. I will not be giving... No, wait, never mind. I have to give them animals, actually. In the sequel to this game, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, at least that's the one for the GameCube. There's Sonic Adventure 2, there's Sonic Adventure 2 for the Dreamcast, I believe, and then there's Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, which is for the GameCube. It's a remake of the first one. I've never had the Dreamcast. I'm playing both of these games on the GameCube. But yeah, in the sequel, there are these things called Chaos Drives, which are basically just colored crystals of the abilities, where you can just give the animals to, or where you can just give the Chaos Drives to the Chow, and they won't change shape, they won't grow animal parts. But in this game, you can't do that. They don't have those, and there is no way to remove animals. So, never mind. We will be using animals all the time in this Chow walkthrough, because that's all we can use. I personally prefer the sequel to this game for Chow raising. I love this game's storyline better than the second one, but I love the second one's Chow feature better than this one. The second one actually included 2 or 3 extra Chow, maybe even more. So I definitely love the second game for Chow better than this one, but I love this one for the story.
Hope you know what you're doing.
You bet! Watch this! Transforming now!
I think I missed that when we were doing Sonic's story. That arm just grabs Sonic and picks him up and puts him down after the thing's changing shape. Sonic was freaking out, too. He was like, whoa, what's happening? Try and hit these spikes down here, only because they won't hurt you, and, you know, they're easy to hit because they don't move. Well, I mean, if you run into them, they'll hurt you, but, you know, they don't move, so they're easy targets. Unlike these planes. Man, I hate these planes. Oh, good. We haven't lost much life, actually. We lost a lot of life the last time we did this. Let's see here. Dang it, this is going to be a part over 20 minutes. I really don't like that. Thank you guys for bearing with me, though, if you're watching this part. I know it takes a while. I don't mean to make my walkthroughs this long. I really don't. Unless it's a different game. I mean, if I was Let's Playing something like a Pokemon game and the battle lasted forever, I mean, that'd be a different story. But for this, I could have quit like 7 minutes ago, and I should have. So I'm sorry that this part is turning out so long. And I'll make next part way shorter. So thank you guys for bearing with me so far. We're probably like 75% done with Tails' story. Next part might be the very last part, and then we'll be moving on to Knuckles' story, so... At least that's what I think. I didn't remember Tails' story was this short. You want to hit that laser and then move out of the way. Oh, dang it, it didn't work. We didn't move out of the way. So the next time he opens it, we will have beaten this. Yep, we beat him. These spikes flying at the camera really creep me out. Even though I know it's just a game, I'd hate to have spikes flying at me. How did we get rings? Oh, right, because we did that sub-game. Or we hit the rings in the past.
Coming in tight.
Oh, this is the part where you forget to add landing gear.
Oops. We got a problem here.
What now?
I forgot to put in the landing gear.
Wah!
Isn't that... Wait. That's improper grammar. He said, we got a problem here. I mean, when you say gotta, it's like, I gotta go somewhere else. But we got a problem here. That's incorrect grammar. Or improper grammar. I think that it'd be, we've got a problem here. Which wouldn't be gotta as one word. It'd be G-O-T space A as 2 words. Whatever. You know, every game has its mess-ups. But thank you for tuning into this very long part of Let's Play Sonic Adventure DX Director's Cut, Part 3. Tails Story Part 3. And then the next time we will see you guys will be Part 4, or the total part will be 16. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Bye.